Welcome to a special live edition here at Aero Productions. We are looking at auction cars and the preparations. A lot of the carriers are coming in. We'll be looking at those and the cars they're bringing in. We'll start with this race car over here. An old Penske car, driven by AJ Ferran. This is an Indy 500 car from 2003. See the packing material there. Next, we're going to have a look at a Cord. Oh, we'll look at the counterpart to what we just saw. Looks like another Indy car. Things are kind of random here. Another Penske car for AJ Ferran. This one doesn't have all the packing material. You can see the suspension was made of steel back then.
Give it 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let it charge.
This is from December 2000, if you're able to read that.
Jump packs by hooking them together somehow and putting them on a fucking ambulance that his son had to shop to put vinyl on.
Excuse me.
Wait just a few minutes for the thing to be charged and
So that's how these look when they move them around. There's the gas intake. So again, this is from the year 2000. The other one was a little later. And we're going to look at a Cord from 1935. This is how they look when they're still on the truck. This is in Auburn. It's from the Cord company. We can't go up there, but this is how they look before they're in. And they're totally high. Al the cow, yes. We're here and they're unloading cars. We'll also be looking at the paddocks. Have a look at the trucks that bring them in. This is a Kenworth. And we'll look at a very old car up here. This looks like it might be British. Inside this truck. Looks like we might have we have an opening on that side. Let's see. So there it is. That's it. I'm getting ready to unload it. Al the Cow, I am at Laguna Seca near Monterey, California. I think it's actually Salinas, but so here it is, getting worked on. And here we have a historic race car. Yeah, it's Al the Cow. I've walked around this racetrack. There is a video on this channel of it. It's before I got the gimbal, so it's a bit jerky, but you can see what it's like to walk around. Ooh, Bill Vukovich. Wow. He was one of the important early racers. I think he died in the lead at Indy, won 2 years in a row. Excellent driver, great story. I think it was from inland California, maybe this area, but further east, like Fresno or Bakersfield. This is an incredible piece of history, the Bill Vukovich Indy Car, the Hopkins special. Just sitting here. It's amazing that it's here and not in a museum. Oh wow, Bill Vukovich's car. Oh look, it's another historic racer over here. This is an Isotta Fraschini, made in Milano. See that? This is from the brass era. They're getting ready to move it. You can see how they move these. You can hear the chain going. I don't know. And they're taking it away, so that's all I know. This section is kind of an indie museum. This car was driven by AJ Foyt. Name in his hat. And they've got, there's the Isotta again. There you can get a closer look at it. This looks like it might be the original paint. Look at the gas tank they had in those days. So, here's a Cooper Climax. Looks like it's from the early 60s. Might be able to read the ID tag. in here, you have Dan Gurney's car. Thank you. Okay, so that looks. Again, you can see some packing material here. Very small car. So it looks like it was made a little later. Ah, here it is. This raced in 1969, and here are the stickers. So next, we'll look at this Toyota. This is a GT racer from IMSA GT. Driven by Juan Fangio, I'm guessing his son. Another great racer. The thing about this area is it's kind of cramped. I'll try and move through here. Oh, this is a prototype. This is a Lexus prototype. You can tell by the manufacturer plate. These have, the prototypes either have manufacturer or distributor plates. So this is probably made in Texas. So this is the Lexus, get around, LX 600. So this is a prototype. So probably something coming in 2027 or 2028. Maybe as late as 2030. And there's a Toyota Racer next to it. We'll go around and look at these again. These are the drivers. And this is how it looks on the inside. Again, here's the Lexus SUV prototype from Texas. Back earlier. So this will come out probably in 2 to 3 years. And this one is a 2007 Camry, I'm guessing for NASCAR. Steel wheels. Kind of see in the interior. Here's how it looks. Take a closer look at the dashboard. We have another race car brought in. This is a Canadian car. Driven by Patrick Carpentier.
Martin was behind him. We told him that.
So we'll go look at some Nissan race cars over here. See what's on these trucks. Here's a Maybach V12. Just delivered with the plastic on it. Again, we're in a very tight space. There's the back seat. Screens for the passengers. Wiley 33853 high. And there's the Maybach emblem. So again, this is another prototype. This is a Mercedes Maybach prototype. Again, you can tell due to the distributor plates in this case. We saw another one with a manufacturer. So this is the S680. Again, this will probably come out in about 3 years. And if the body has come out, there's going to be a lot under it that's different. So again, Maybach S680 prototype. There's another Maybach waiting to be unloaded. See if there's anything on the truck this time. Looks empty. And here's the Nissan we talked about earlier. It's an IMSA car. IMSA Nissan. See the Nissan property tag here, maybe. This is driven by Jack Brabham. This is an IMSA GTP car. We'll go look at this truck, see what they're unloading. Not the graphics truck, this other one. So, we got a couple of race cars. This is Bobby Rahall's car. This was driven in the Indy 500 in 1986. just ahead of that, we have a car from Fabi, number 33. There's the headrest and the interior, not much room. There's the suspension. How can the intake be that close to the turbo? Well, it's only designed to last the length of the race. But if it doesn't work out, someone else will win. But generally, race cars can be fragile. It's a Budweiser car. This was the Indy 500 in 1979. Still on the truck. This has a Cosworth motor. See the turbo there. Belt covers. I'll have another look at that one. The rest of the truck looks. Tires. This looks like they just unloaded this car we saw earlier. This is a right-hand drive, so probably English. But this car doesn't have its emblems. They would usually be on the wheels, but those are off for shipping. So everything's been restored. The leather, the cloth are all very new. There's the trunk. It's a real trunk. We'll continue on back. There's another truck to look at here. Ah, it's the Cord. We can look at the front. It's an Auburn, rather. There it is. The Auburn. Another one. This is a Packard 8. We filmed a Packard 12 earlier in the week. It's a Packard 8. Comes complete with fuzzy dice. There's another carrier coming. We got some old race cars here. There's a one-off at Eggman. It's a Tatum. A lot of one-offs were made in the 50s and 60s. This is a 1952 Shaggy Streets Manning Special, yes. That's from the Pebble Beach Sports Car Club when that was a thing. I think they might still exist. And this is an Allard. And moving on down here, we've got a Jaguar. Early hood ornaments. This is a 1954 Sutton Jaguar Special. There's some details.
Yeah.
You want to pause it later?
Yeah. Enjoy your stay. Yeah, it's about the same with mine.
And the one race she came, I crashed. And I said, you know, you probably don't need to come anymore.
Still bigger, not harder.
There's the XK120. No signs on it yet. Set up for racing. Will probably be on the track in the next few days. And a Dodge Ram. It's another Allard. It's like an aluminum body. You know what year it is?
Sorry?
What year is it?
53.
53, wow. And that's an aluminum body?
Yeah.
Incredible. I'm live streaming, so
Okay.
yeah. YouTube, Aero Productions, 8517. They even have their own wheels. That's a 1953 Allard with an aluminum body. Have a look at the dealer thing. Kenosha, Wisconsin. It was originally sold. We'll come down here. This is the Devon. We looked at it earlier. This time it has the hood open. Back in the 50s and 60s, there were a lot of car companies doing stuff with fiberglass. It was the carbon fiber of its day. So a lot of small companies. I believe these were made between 1955 and 1965. Look at this Austin Healy. Again, set up for racing.
Talk to him, maybe bring the car fire.
These guys, they can say,
Things start to get modernized for racing. The steering wheel looks new, and then you can see some Porsche, the roll cage and the seat belts are all new. If you like what you're seeing, be sure to like and subscribe so you can waste more time with Aero Productions. There is a couple of Porsches. It's a 356. This is a 1957. It's a rare plate.
Yes, yes, Rob. One. It would be a nice deal. So, I'm going to do a lot for how to take those sick. But if you had
And here's another one, probably of a similar vintage. It says what year is this one?
53.
53, wow, that's really early. So 3 years newer than this, older than the, no, 4 years older than that one.
This is probably a 55, 54, 55, so 2 years.
Oh, okay, because it says 57 on the back, so that's a 54,
no,
50.
that's not a 50. It's still a green car, so it's 55.
So that's 55.
54, 55.
And then
This
this
is a
one,
53.
this is a 53, okay.
And then this one here, the silver one, is a 52.
52, wow, okay. So this is the 52, thank you. Yeah, I'm live streaming on YouTube, so I appreciate that. Now again, there's one is a 52. Turbo, no, probably not.
It sure looks like one. Whoever's intern can get and ready can get their tech sheet. Okay. From tech.
Yeah, I have it already filled out.
Well, perfect. Then we're ready to do it. We're ready to do it. Yeah. Perfect. Let's do it.
Break is over.
That was barely a break. To be fair.
Okay, so we'll look at some others here. This is an MR2 in the cool car parking. It's no joke. It's an MR2 Spider. And this looks like it could be an old one-off. Then it has some very old stickers. It's in the Johnson Park Hill Climb in fall of 1957. It's another event from 1958. And some road racers in Waterford Hills in 1963. There's the dash. MG wheels. Oh, this is an Oscar built by the Maserati brothers. And it does have MG wheels. This is an Abarth. Yes, it's an Abarth Simca. Again, always new seat belts, new fire extinguisher. A lot of old stuff. This is an MG TD. See a little under the hood here.
Have the first row about here. Right? You have it go down there, then they come back in the second row.
So there's the flags of California and Catalunya. Yep, MG TD Special from Competition Motors in North Hollywood. This old James Dean, his famous Porsche. Let's see. What they're unloading now. Cord is still on the truck. There we have some adventure motorcycles, all from BMW. Another GS.
To the track off 68.
There's the Segway. It's more of the conventional pit bike. This looks like a Fox body Mustang. You can see what they're doing with the work on it, the vents that go to the brakes there. The brake shoes over there. Ah, it's a Mercury Capri, so it is a Fox body. And then there's a truck. Slowly, it is cramped here. very close to this Camaro. One of the more difficult assignments. Notice the filming, so we'll let him go about his work without the pressure. Some BMWs. It's a 2002 Alpina. Glad you like it? Be sure to subscribe and like with the thumbs up. There they are, still parking. Hasn't hit anything, so that's good. Peter Brock's cars. I interviewed him once. So here's something that just came out from under wraps. Boss 302. Ready for some tires. The memorial sticker. interesting alpha at the end of this, but you don't see very much. It's an early Julia, 1300. Traveled a lot. Goodwood, England, Targa Florio, the Copper State, Arizona. This way is owned by a lawyer. Sticker from Italy. It's probably late 60s. Was in Italy in 2022. And there's an old Ford block right there. There's a Sunbeam Tiger, emblem from the Roots group. They didn't have long to live at that point. It's a 64. There's a Mini up here. Isn't it really Mini? Some Detroit iron. And the Mustang under repair. Ah, okay. Yeah, Aero Productions 8517, live right now. So here are some cars under repair. This is a Shelby of some sort. It says Shelby race prepared, but I don't think the car is. Oh, it is a Shelby. It's a Shelby Cobra. Who knew? Wider than I'm used to seeing. There it is. Very rare Cobra. You know when this was made?
Off the top of my head, no, but there might be a little placard.
Oh, okay. So this whole thing was made by Shelby? Oh, that's amazing. I've seen a lot of Cobras, but I've never seen this one. Is this the only one, do you know?
There's two. This is chassis number 2.
Oh, so there's two of these. Do you know where it raced or anything? Okay. Yeah, I'm live streaming right now. Aero Productions 8517. It's on YouTube. But this is definitely a rarity. So one of two, you said. Interesting. It's called the King Cobra? Okay. You heard it, the Shelby King Cobra, and hi to Gary the Rocker White. Okay, thanks a lot. And here's a Porsche 962 CR. Road race, Ferran Schuppen. Another transporter coming in. This looks like it might be an IMSA car, I'm not sure. You can see part of the body over here. And the rest of the car here. Chevy Beretta. There's an early Porsche racer. MG. Oh, look at this Porsche. Or a little of the chaos up here. An early Honda Superbike. There. And it's signed.
Can I get a hand again?
Yes, got it. Eric told me where they're at.
This is World Bikes Classic. Copa de Oro 2021. Here's another Honda Racing fairing. It's by itself. Bom dia, Brasil. É incrível ter a gente do Brasil. Benvenuto, Andre Roberto. Is that Mazda? Some motorcycles from Honda Racing. This is a 1981 motocross championship motorcycle. There's a Suzuki. Way back. Japanese motorcycle legends. There's another early Honda. This is another early Honda racer. Very small. This is all Hondas here. Honda with it's like 4 cylinders. At the end we had a Yamaha. Go look at this Corvette. This one's had some track time. Let's see how that looks. They no longer have the perfectly restored exterior. Glad you like it. Be sure to subscribe, and you can waste more time with Aero Productions. This is a 1990 Porsche in the cool car parking, and no, that's not a joke. Here it is, cool car parking. There's some stack of tires. See the label, what it looks like to have a competition tire. Made in France. This is a tree work. One of the pit bikes, it's a Benelli. And this being in the area that it is, has to be a Porsche of some kind. This is a 1966 Bisarini 5300 GT Strada from Livorno. Let's see if we can look inside. Here we have more Indy cars. This is Black Label McLaren. Let's see, this was, we went to a historic exhibition in 2016. Here's the cockpit with the old McLaren emblem, Kiwi. JCV Paintball 2008, hi. And Took Nasty 64, why not? Yes. This is Dan Gurney's car. I looked at earlier. Got a couple Harleys coming in. Interesting stuff. This one is just too early. Brass era. Oddball pedal arrangement. This is an Isotta Fraschini. Worth looking at again. As well as this one, the Bill Vukovich car. One of the all-time great Indy drivers. Have a look at this transporter over here and see what they're doing. And the fuel truck putting in racing fuel. That's why it's a smaller tank on their end. Not a lot of people buy the 110 octane stuff. So you'll be able to see them loading or unloading this Honda race car.
I know that?
Yeah, the only problem is that some other auction cars here at the preview. This is Mazda. Right-hand drive. And here's an Acura. This is an IMSA car. So here you can have a look at what goes on in the front end. It's fairly recent. It's a recent championship IMSA WeatherTech. This is a Formula One car. You can see it with some of the packing material. It's very recent. All the carbon fiber and the onboard computer. Thank you for the likes. Be sure to subscribe also. This is an Aston Martin. And also it's a Honda. And we have both marks on the car. So again, you can see Honda at the top, Aston Martin bottom. Well, not completely, but so there's some aerodynamic stuff down here. And here it is. A car from Ferran we saw being unloaded earlier. This is not a torn tire, that's plastic over it. There. Later in the day, we'll do a widescreen edition of this so you can see it on your computer or your TV. We got some motorcycles. It's a racing Honda. This is a CRF 450 Rally. this is the key says it's a 2026 CB1000. Yes, so brand new. Oh, look, there's your Honda dirt bike. This is a 2025 450 class champion, ridden by Jet Lawrence, number 18. So. And he signed it right there. There it is. So another Honda racer. Single overhead cam 750, if you can see that. There's something more recent. This is a RC211V. Then some other Honda racers. This one is an AMA racer, sponsored by Chevy. There's a more recent one. Some aerodynamic innovations there. Be sure to like and subscribe. So you can waste more time here.
Yeah,
with
it's that
American Aero
electronic
Productions.
stand. Yep, that's it.
There's a Honda NSX, sold here in the US as the Acura NSX, but this was from a different market. So there we go, looking at the inside. We just got a little space here for the camera.
You gotta check the fuel level on that. And if it needs to be topped off, then I have extra fuel in my bag. Yeah.
There we are.
If you need to top it off,
This is one of Honda's greatest cars. Yes. It's chain drive. Very rare in the US. Rare in Japan. Thank you for the like. Be sure to subscribe and like if you haven't liked yet. Sweet. And this, not sure which one this is. This is driven by Bob Boyleo. There's a bigger print. This is a Honda. This drove for the SCCA. So winter 1987, 86, 85. It's a Honda GT5. Looks like it's based on a Civic, but we can see the GT5 designation here. And it is a fleur-de-lis. And here's an earlier Honda. Sponsored by Buco Helmets. Don't know if they're still around. So this is off-road setup. It's not been restored. No seat belts in it at this time. Look at that. Yeah, no seat belts. It's registered here in California some time ago. We'll look at this Subaru. This is a newer one. It's signed by number 43 up here. Block or Gelsomino who drive it. Again, Vermont sports car rallying, it says here. Yes. Lots of cars with real fuel cells. There's another rally car. This is signed by Pastrana, one of the drivers. It's a WRX STI. There you can see Pastrana there. And we'll just look inside. In a very small window. They're doing that.
Okay. We'll see you there soon. Okay, got it. Bye. I see their car.
Okay, there's another Subaru. from the series in Vermont. Got some representation here from Scotland and Wales. That's the Vermont sports car. And we'll head across the way and look at this BRE Datsun. So you can see this was hand painted back then. You can see the brush strokes. They're visible here. These are all pre-printed now. Is that one that McRae put on its roof and back cover? I don't know. Not sure which car you're asking about, but I know that I do read these. This is one of John Morton's cars. So a lot of his stuff in the earlier days of this event. This is the first John Morton car I've seen here. So now we'll look at this one. Do you know what this one is?
It's a Lola T222.
Lola T222.
8 out of 8.
8 out of 8. Wow. Thank you.
Sure.
I'm live streaming right now.
Yes,
So.
serial numbers on the back.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I think it's the Lola prettiest
So
car
it's
ever
a
made.
Lola.
The McLarens are kind of Batmobiles.
Yeah.
And they have their own awesome aura.
I agree.
This is from Casado Racing. So this one is for sale. It has a stamp that says possible for acquisition. There it is. Lola. One of the best looking cars ever made. Number 8 of 8. And then here is an early Miata. It's a bit banged up as a race car should be. Oh. Driven by Popst. A very personalized plate. I have a media pass, which does give early access. So this is my third day here. And I think it officially starts tomorrow. So look at this. What is it? (1967) racing at Daytona. So did it race?
Yes.
Wow, fastest lap. Oh no. So it led for a while. Yeah, as I noticed, it has the drum brakes, which you don't see anymore. Yeah. I'm live streaming right now. Aero Productions 8517. If you want to check it out. Yes. All right. Thank you. So next tool here is a Rally Subaru from France. You can see the back. Subaru.fr. Driven by two people from Finland, Lindström and Makinen. There we are. Season pass is still great. So here's the from the Tour of Corsica, October 2002. Or maybe that's when it started, but anyway. So that's a Subaru, I think Subaru STI. And for those of you in the UK or places where you speak UK English, STI does not mean anything in the US like it does where you are. So these are some of the Hondas we looked at earlier. They've just been moved. This is a 125. This is a racer. Very small. Not sure what size it is. It's a 600. This is from the AMA Formula Extreme Series. This is a Suzuki. Early dirt bike with a drum brake. This looks like a two-stroke. Here's a stray Yamaha. It's just been unloaded. Odd to see in a Japanese one. If you can see this on the screen, well, barely. That's Magneti Marelli. So this was raced in 2012.
Walk it inside.
Here are some incredible Nissans. These are from John Morton himself. From the glory years of the 70s. Raced at a lot of different venues, including Le Mans and the Baja 1000. It's champion in 70 and 71. This has even been to a Concours d'Elegance. That's John Morton's Z car. And of course, John Morton's 510. Thank you for the likes. Be sure to subscribe so that you can waste more time with Aero Productions. There's the property tag from Nissan North America. So there we are. That's the dash. And this is how it looked chasing Horst Quetsch in the Alpha and ultimately winning. These are the cars that Nissan fans come to see. The John Morton Datsuns. I hope so, yes. You might even see me wandering around with a gimbal. So, here's another Nissan. This is an IMSA GTP car. There's a Suzuki. It's the kind of thing you see around here. Easier to push around than a whole car. I've seen a lot of that. So, and you're welcome. Hope to keep doing it. So, this is, you can see the drivers here, Hasemi, Hoshino, Suzuki, and Kubota. And moving on, we have another really old one from
Here or out there?
Daihatsu and Yamaha.
Which bike? I've got one there. If you want, you can just drop the Jim Redmond bike over my place.
So,
you know, I mean,
there we are.
I'm just saying.
Looking at that. So we'll move over here. I suspect the motor's the Yamaha and the rest is Daihatsu, but I don't know for sure. Back here. This is an early Daihatsu powered by Yamaha, and then it's Toyota on the top. I believe the companies are interrelated, but don't know how. Yamaha has made a lot of engines, or some engines, for Toyota. So look at this. This is a Le Mans car driven by Nakajima, Sakiya, and Hoshino. This was at Le Mans in 1985. And again, later on, we will have a widescreen edition of all this. There's Finnair. Probably the best airline I've flown on. That was a long time ago. We'll go look at some more motorcycles. There we are. This is again, you can see there's a Yamaha. You can see the drum brake refined to the high arc with all those cooling fins. This was at Daytona in 1971. A Honda Repsol. This is an NSR 500, it says on the taped sticker. There. Let's see that. And then another Honda. Again, the drum brakes, a lot of cooling, including some air intake there. Look at this Mazda. Mazda 787B, it says here. Have a look at that. There's a slogan they never used in the US. So again, this one's banged up from racing. It has not been restored. This one was kind of hidden. We've seen it a few times, but have not been able to look at it like this. And here's how the tires look, the wheels. And we'll look at this Isotta. It's a GTP ZX Turbo. thank you for watching. Be sure to check out our other live streams, videos, and shorts. And again, we'll be back later for a widescreen edition of what's happening behind the scenes here at Laguna Seca. Thank you for wasting time with Arrow Productions.